Hey, how's it going? It's the Polk here. Welcome back to my series of Persia in Victoria 3. If you like what you see today, please hit that like button. And also, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my content. Okay, so we have the Anti-Russian League, and it wants us to embargo Russia. I honestly don't. Sure, we can do it, I guess. The Persian Reform Society, they want radical movement. Organized Advocacy Society, sure, I don't care. We'll go ahead and embargo them. It looks like they're in a couple different wars. Can we get a new interest in Anatolia? And so that's basically the extent of anywhere where I want to actually conquer if I do move into there. And now it's basically just a where do we need to get market share at, you know? So I think Ethiopia makes sense. Start getting these little countries in here. Um, maybe trading with us or maybe siding with us. Maybe we can intervene in some stuff. For earning recognition, we need to get away from slavery and we need to get that GDP per capita up, which is part of the reason, and we're close. Part of the reason I'm building in every state is to do that. And standard of living below top 50, I think we're close. No, we're at 75. We'll get there. I'm not worried about it. That's pretty easy. Standard of living could just be dropping taxes. We've got a nice flow of income and a nice little credit, little gold reserve, so we're doing pretty solid. We're spamming out furniture and food, railways, a little bit more barracks just to clean up our numbers, and then opium, iron, and more universities in the country because our tech spread is pretty poopy. I'm gonna go ahead and bump that up and bump these up and start consuming some of this bureaucracy. We did drop down a rank, but that's fine. We're not even recognized yet, so none of that it matters, but not that much. Okay, we got a man of war shortage. Okay, did iron go up? Perfect, it did. So one of the reasons I say perfect is because we just established a iron company. Look at that, we can build in Beijing. Uh, we have an iron company, so it's actually very quick for us to build that. And of course, I'm going to build Golden Landfang. I don't know why they haven't built it yet. So we're going to poop out a bunch of iron as fast as we can, and then we're going to go back to building more construction sectors. We're going to continue that loop for a little bit. We do have some market access problems, and that's, I mean, we're still waiting to build a bunch of railways, but we'll get there. We need to get some generals. So this guy has pillage, so we need somebody with defense. Defense and forested. Prestige. We'll go with this guy. He's not really a defender, but that's fine. And then this guy's a regular, so if we can go with a pillager or a doesn't look like we're gonna get any of that. So we're gonna go with the industrialist here. The moderate anyways, so that's fine. Egypt is improving relations, that's nice. Because we were looking at the option of potentially fighting the Ottomans, getting a little bit of land to clean up. I don't like this. I'd like to see a border maybe up to here. I don't know yet, but getting into the Mediterranean would be nice. I'm not saying we're going to take all this. That might be a bit too much, but I'm not saying we won't. It depends on how things go. So we will improve relations with Egypt. We've got no issues with them. The only thing we might need is these three, but that's kind of warmongery. So we'll just sit. Our main issue is Russia right now. And actually, we're in a good spot. They've got the number four. Okay, they got the number four strongest military. Power projection of 10,996. Right, number four great power. We have number nine most military. Power projection of 5,372. So we're about half. But we have an alliance with Great King. Number two strongest military in the world. double the battalions of them, and they also have 4,000 more projection. Now, if we go to war with them, we're going to have a bunch of stupid little wars, but we also get all the stuff we need. And we stop having to worry about that. We could potentially fix the relations with Russia that we've constantly had to deal with for a while. I think it's worth it. I'm gonna let this stuff continue to build. Once it's done, I'll make a decision on war. I'm pretty sure we're ready. Because we can be building battalions as we go. I can throw down all of these, switch all of these from social mobility over to enlistment efforts. I can start pumping out ammo. It's going to be glorious. There's another war here against Britain, technically. What would they give me? Nothing. Useless. That's going to be the fun one, fighting Britain for this shit stain. These two little pieces. Okay. Pump out, pump out, pump out. That'll get the iron price down, and that encourages other building. Which, I mean, the private sector is building this stuff too. But I can tell the private sector really wants to build in China. Because most of this isn't China. Whatever makes them more profitable. And we could build more construction sectors again. So we're going to. I'm also going to go ahead and look at the military aspect of this. So we look towards mobilization. We're giving them everything. We're not giving them fabric and liquor. That's something we can 100% switch over. I'd love to go to this tools and opium one, but we need modern nursing. We're not far from it, but 3 years is a long time. We need to get those schools built. But we'll deal with the liquor part because we can have our groceries built on it. We'll take the opium there. And I'm also going to go ahead and take the default rail transport for all of them. So they're basically maxed out as much as they can get for now anyways. Good. I'll look at perfect. Another pillager right here. So they'll go with pillage, go with defend, defense. Okay, so they'll both be in advance. I'm gonna grab another general here. Can we get anything good? Maybe. Market liberal, that's fine. So we'll have him on defense as well. There's an industrialist right there. Nothing. Another one here. Grab him as a. And this army shouldn't need more than one, but we'll grab this guy and he'll be the offensive guy, and then this guy will be the admin. So we just got a bunch of new generals. We're bumping up our institutions. We need more bureaucracy, I'm sure. We need to pass a law, so I'm going to look at passing something. Not going to go any major government switches for the time being. I really want to get this. I'm going to see if I can. Don't tell all these 12 to 2, 10, 7. I can't afford. If I'm going to go to war, I need to have these guys on patriotic fervor. So they need to have at least a 10 positive opinion. Hereditary bureaucrats? Sorry, not going to happen. Boiler explosion? Yeah. Upper strata can get upset. Oh no, we're going up in radicals now. Oil discovered on the Trucial coast. I didn't expect. Okay. So when the private sector is starting to see negative when they're building at the same time as me, that's when I'm going to stop. building that, like construction sectors. Ooh, central banking, less loan interest rate and more minting. Guess what? We just found some gold in Lanfang. They want us to provide military assistance to the Ottoman Empire. Yes. Is okay. Is there a war in Russia versus the Ottomans? Well, they won't accept it, so what am I supposed to do about that? Their budget look like? Military is a little higher paid. I'm actually going to bump them up to full high pay. We need more government admin buildings right now. Pushing those up to the top. Been pretty solid. Extra iron, wood, and how is iron's price do in our market? Oh, we need to actually produce our own luxury furniture. What's that about? Yeah, ooga. Explosives can go to vacuum, though it's not going to be very pretty. There's joint stock companies. Get a second company going. Considering we are building, might look for a military company to build, or this. Maybe offense, bureaucracy, fertilizers, power plants, army offense. Here we go. We need. You need 5 tools, or do you need Oman Metalworks Consortium? Need 5 available buildings. It's just 5 of all or something. Let me build 5 of the tools. I mean, it's not prosperous, so that might be a terrible idea. Could just build this one. Food. And this wouldn't be bad either. We've got a lot of OP. But I want to slow down, like, I want to speed up. Oh, there we go. Great Indian Peninsula Railway. Oh, I need Imperial Tobacco Corporation of Persia gives us a tech spread boost. Not prosperous. Ooh, I like this one. Let's do this one. Okay, so I need either 5 munition plants or 5 explosive factories. I think we're focusing too hard on that stuff. Explosives would not be profitable at all, but we could do tools and build that other. So if we go in Coruscant, buy up. Actually, do I need to have? Do I need to have all of them in Oman? That's the question. We're gonna build 5 tool things in Oman. Call it good. We can also look at incorporating some states. Kind of the same. Incorporate that one. Incorporate this one. Advancements in medicine. Not gonna take a 5K cost. Worry. Let's just incorporate monument to the Shah. Yeah, I'll take the prestige one. This one could make sense too because we are building a lot of these, and when you start building with steel, you need glass. Okay, I think we're ready. I know I was gonna wait on all this to finish building, but we have. I'm actually gonna cancel all of these railways and let the private sector build those. But I think it's a good time, maybe, because Russia's only building up, and it's just gonna get harder. Of course, all of these Iberia. Come on, bro. Why you gotta never exist until it matters to screw me over? What is this? The number 7 military in the world? I'm number 8. We could maybe do it. Well, we'll wait, I guess. We only have like 3 pages forever. Building my railways now. Then we need to get steel frames soon. We also need to focus on education. Good, we're stockpiling gold. Lower taxes. See that go to like 50. This GDP per capita is almost there, man. Almost there. Okay. Hear me out though. What if I fought Britain now? They're strong. They still have India? No, they don't. Need this. But what if I said Britain, Britain, crucial state, interaction, transfer subject. I don't have the option. Cool. Probably because we have great relations. And it also looks like as soon as I stopped being buddy buddy with Britain, they built up a huge army. Now they're number 5. I wonder if I can be friendly towards Germany. Again, I just wish it was a simple thing. They said no. So we could go ahead and consolidate this a little bit. Yes, please, I'll take a university. Oh, the hedge is going through another problem. Surprise! Y'all are having civil wars constantly. It's ridiculous. Maybe I don't want you. Or reps. Supplies. And of course, we're going to naval invade them. Second, whenever this kicks off. For some reason, we got to go all the way up here. Just go down here. Be another net. Like here. Just because that's, I mean, even here would make more sense. Whatever. It might behoove us to build a slightly larger navy. We have all the tools that we need to build this company. We're still waiting on one. Okay, so Kathiri is now a tributary to us. We're going to reduce their payments. Improve relations, because we actually just want to absorb them. We'll ask these guys if they want to join us. They said no. Surprise. We will, this one will be easy, because put it right on the border. Okay, now do we have all the tools? No, we're still working on it. Wow. Taking forever. They're having another civil war too? Okay, they back down, sweet. Interesting. Improve relations, reduce the payments. They're aloof. They're defined. And then we're probably gonna push these guys. They're con. Yeah, I don't think I want to burn the bridge with Britain just yet. I think we're gonna actually go for the Russia bit, but I'm gonna let this. I mean, there's nothing stopping us from actually having a bigger military. I'm just kind of afraid to bump it too high and then end up with something we can't pay for. So in the meantime, what I'll do is, okay, so I've got 45 here. I'm going to turn this into 50. Now we're at 50 here, 5 additional. Turn that into 10 additional with 10 here. So that puts us at 75. We got 40 here, and I'm just going to mirror this across 3, 50, 10, 35, 45. Then we need one more conscript here. That's 15. Then this is actually a larger army. So we need to make this one put five more artillery guys here. Boom. Okay. And then the first army, apparently the smallest for some reason, is 30. Go to we're gonna go to 50 there. Then 1, 2, 5. So that's then an additional 10. These are gonna be another 10 here. I'm gonna go hard on their stuff there. Do 10 here. They're gonna end up having 20 artillery and then 50 or 60 there. Anyways, we can. And it's gonna be this one. To help us build tools. So tools, guns, and artillery need to be in that company. Warfare. Artillery can be sent to Egypt, China. Guns can be sent to Kazimed, and tools can be sent to the ASEAN market, which is now India. Really send them all over the place. Um, we might need ammo. Covered that yet? Do we have any munition plants? What is with it? After all this military expansion, we're going to focus on infrastructure in our, because it's getting out of hand. Also need things. Tends to go prosperity a little bit, but I think it'll be. Now we need tons more dynamite, which help that industry. Egypt wants a trade agreement. We'll go with it. 1 million. I'm hoping very soon we Edge has a go ahead and absolve them of that. See if they'll. But we'll Apparently there's no border there. Liberia's improving relations. I wish they would stop being friends with Russia, but there's not getting stronger. Fine. We're building up tons of universities. We should have a pretty good leg to stand on. Hey, how's it going? It's the Polk here. Thanks for watching the video today. If you enjoyed what you saw, please hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe so you can keep up with my content. Have a great day.